my lovelies, welcome to another crafting video. So this is number 2 in my easy on the hands crafting. If you missed number 1, that was the last video that I completed, and it's a few ideas to be getting ready for projects, prepping different things when you've got a lot of pain in your hands, your arthritis is playing up, or your shoulders are playing up for whatever reason. I've tried to think of some easy things to be doing, which means you can get a little bit of crafting in, and then you're building your stash of things you can use when you do get back to your bigger projects. So I've got my design team project today for Tracie Fox Creative, and we're coming up to my 3rd year on Tracie's team. So yeah, I'm excited. We've got lots of lovely things coming up. I'll talk a bit more about that later. But today I'm using an oldie but a goodie, Glad Tidings. Some of the other kits aren't live yet, so if you're wanting something to be doing a little bit of Christmas crafting, or you're making gifts or whatever, then do take a look at Tracie's website. And this is one of my favorites. It's Compendium, Glad Tidings and Compendium. Now, I've not got all Glad Tidings printed out. I've got a few ephemera pieces. I'll just quickly show you Compendium 5. So as you know, I'm a Compendium girl. I love the Compendium digitals that Tracie and Justin create for us. And this is number 5. It's Christmas. So as I say, it's an oldie but a goodie. And I just love it. And I've used the pages, some of the background pages in this, to do this little project. So we'll just have a quick scoot through these. Excuse the lines, my printer doesn't seem to like, in this room there seems to be a lot of surface dust that keeps going on the printer and causes them lines, so it's ready for another clean. So it is my fault, not Tracie's. Journaling cards, I love the rounds, love these. In fact, I'm going to cut a few off. I might use them in a bit to put in our ephemera holder. We've got the dominoes, and you can make all sorts with these. If you're doing a mini journal, they're great. You can make little journal cards with them. You can make altered paper clips. Then we've got the large tags. I use all my own kits for the tags for Christmas presents. So you can put your own little itty bitties on, make it, customize it. And yeah, these are the ones I used last year for my, let's see, I've already cut one off there. These are the ones that I used last year. There's some backings there, or you can use those as backgrounds. See, can't get at these. And then we have some planes, so I've used that one and that one and that one for what we're making today, and that one and that one, and another one in this. So that is Compendium 5. I'll leave the details down below. Go and check that out. As I say, we're doing a big Compendium project after Christmas. But what I did, I have 3. I used 6 pieces from the Compendium 5 Christmas. 3 backgrounds that are plain. They're not plain, are they? But yeah. And then 3 backgrounds that are patterned. I've tried not to use, like I didn't use that one, because when you're cutting things down, you know, you just get a couple of ladies' hats or a bird's foot. And I didn't want that. So try and choose the ones that have got quite small detail on them, so that they, you know, don't look strange when you cut them up. Okay then, so I've made 2 different ones, and these are ephemera holders, and these are for our Christmas ephemera holders, and they're pretty simple to make. And I just think that then we'll have all our little embellishments, little cutout pieces ready for when we come to do our December dailies or other Christmas projects. I've done 2 sizes, so I've done one this size. It doesn't really matter, we'll not get hung up too much on sizings. Ruler, front of my face. This little one is 4 inches by just over 3 1/8, and then this one is a waterfall that goes up to 5.5 by 4. But doesn't really matter, do whatever sizings you want. I have got some pieces left over. So what I've used is I printed 6 pieces on 200 GSM paper, and then I've double backed them. So in essence, really, we're getting 400 GSM, which is a nice lightweight flexible card, because they're going to get a lot of use. We're going to be flipping through them to get out our pieces of ephemera that we want to use. So I thought, you know, if you've got card and you can print on it, and you know, you can double back your card, an image on each side. But I actually printed 6 out in the 200 GSM and then back to back them to make a 400 thickness. So I hope that makes sense. I have got some cutouts because I have been cutting. These are actually heat-proof acetates. I've had them years because I used to have to do a lot of, I did a lot of training, teaching, in my nursing career, and back in the days when we didn't have computers and PowerPoint and everything at the press of a button, we used to have to do our own acetates. And these are heat proof, they go through your inkjet printer. My Epsom doesn't like it. The Epsom Eco Tank is fabulous for us because I'm on design team and do our own stuff. But he doesn't like anything that's not normal paper, so we have to get our the massive Epsom out, Davy's photography one. Now you'll find that if you do get some, the reason why I like these heat-proof acetates is you've got a very rough surface on one side and a silky surface on the other. So obviously when you're printing, you print onto the rough side. And I like it because you've got this scuffed background. It just holds the glue better when you're sticking it down for making the pockets. Just let me get this because they're not easy to see. So that's the silky, smooth. That is the rough texture. Okay, I've got all different scraps because I've used some for my December daily journal that I've made ready. Okay, so I thought today we'll just I'll just show you the idea. It's pretty simple. You can use, if you haven't got heat-proof acetates, you can use plastic sleeves. You know, you can use, I've actually had some old sleeves that were for a stamp journal, and they got little pockets in those already done, ready for a stamp journal. So anything like that will be great. And then again, I've got these trusted small diameter because I can't get sizings right when I want to order anything on them. I'm not very good at circumferences. They're the inch ones. Don't look it, do they? So I thought we would, and they get this little white flap. We don't need it on unless you choose to, so you can see where they are. It's entirely up to you. That's actually, I will with that. So I'm just going to trim that down. I'm going to use my art glitter glue, and it's a very Heath Robinson carry on this channel. my bobbles come off the end. I've only got this one left. I've only got, because you should use, with the art glitter glue, you can see it's well loved. You should use stainless steel pins, otherwise it taints the glue and it doesn't dry clear. And my bobbles come off, so yeah, this is my Heath Robinson affair with my pliers until I get another lot. But hey ho, improvise. So basically the trouble is though, it sometimes needs it a good stab to get it going. So we've got the rough side, and basically line as if you're putting pockets in your journal. Not very steady hand, so say it's easy if you've got, doesn't matter if it's not steady for this, if our hands are a bit shaky or whatever. And I am going to place that down there, and I've got a wipey cloth, which happens to be, it came with some shoes, not the really expensive shoes that you'd save it for, but from somewhere else, and they're great for using as a wiping cloth for glue. Okay, so that's one on there. You can use different thicknesses. It depends what ephemera. We're putting 2 on here, so that will go. As you can see there, so you can see it. Again, rough side down. Unsteady hand. Now obviously if you're putting this, sometimes we'll use this to make clear pockets. You want to wipe away from the middle, otherwise you're going to lessen the amount of space you've got for putting tags and things in your pocket. And also you don't want it all over your clear screen. If for example you are making, choose this, we want to put a clear window in there, you don't want it smudged all over with the glue, do you? So yeah, but for this, the tickets, the tickets go in. Now then, it sure stuck to my arm. Where's it gone? Ah, oh, giddy ant, where is it? Never mind, it's somewhere, stuck to something. You're probably shouting at me where it is, but I haven't. Oh, it's here. Is it here? No. Don't do what I do, as I say. Oh, well, I've put the glue on. I haven't got a clue where it is. It probably stuck to my sleeve somewhere. Oh. Getting paranoid now, wondering where that's gone. Be on the floor. I think I'm about getting ready for a new mat as well. It's getting a bit grubby. I don't often use it for measuring, so that's okay. Okay, so that's our first sheet done. Next sheet. I mean, you can put them on the back as well, but I'm not going to bore you by doing all that on camera. Yes, we've got a bit of a larger piece here, haven't we? So I think for this one, the only thing you have to be careful of, if you do them too large, you can't get things, because they haven't got a gusset on them. I'm just going to trim this down a little bit. Because they haven't got a gusset on them, they haven't got the depth. So, this is only as good as how far you can push your tab down, really. I'm going to do it there. Okay, so we've got that piece like that. What I find difficulty with my arthritis this is the holding. This clasping movement is what I really struggle with. This clasping. So I can't do too much of that. Try not to stick it all to my nails, seeing as I've just had them done. Been to London for my sister's 60th birthday, so okay. So that is that one done on there, and we'll put another big one now. You'll be able to see better on here. We just need to cut that down a little smidgen. Yes. Oh, glitter glue, anything really with that dries clear with a very fine tip. I just happen to like art glitter glue. I just find it easy. It grabs quick, dries clear. Not always easy to get here in the UK because it has to travel and it doesn't like cold weather. Okay, so I think you get the idea from that. So off camera, I'm just going to basically go along and put more of these pockets in. So now let me put this. I'm going to quickly, what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to come back and show you them all because they're all the same. I'm just going to put some little pieces of ephemera in. So go and check out Tracie. She's got lots of lovely labels, Christmas labels, numbers, that sort of thing. She's the queen of label, is Tracie. And so, yeah, plenty of little bits and bobs to put in. So, go back to this one. That's too tall. So, we want to be in here. So, this is what you've got to bear in mind as well. Let's, I've got some really small ones. This is it, pick up. Now, if they're going to hang out the top, you might like that, you might not mind that, but we can put it in sideways. We can put a couple in there. There like that, and then in this bottom one, aren't they lovely? Look at this. Look at this girly on top of this toadstool. It says Merry Christmas. Just, and there we can have them in there if you want, or we'll put them in the next one, which is taller. So we'll put that butterfly in there. And I mean, you can, this is what I can't do, can't pick things up anymore. I've slide it to the end. You might want to put all your sentiments, that's the word I'm thinking of, all together there. You might not want to split them up like that in size. You might do it differently. So we've got two small ones there, so I'm going to leave that. Then we've got this large one. So we can put our little smaller tags in there. And I also think this makes a lovely little, you know, a little Christmas gift. You know, like your best friend you want to, who does perhaps a bit of Christmas crafting. You can, you know, you can easily make one of these and have it as a pre-Christmas gift. That's it. You've just got to be a bit delicate with them. They're not quite dry yet. Right, got one of my Christmas baubles here. Fussy cut round that. I think it was Christmas before last we used Glad Tidings, and I did. I'll have to remember to find out the journal. and it was 12 days of Kitmas I did, and the kit was Glad Tidings, and so I showed you 12 different ways to use the kit. So we'll put that in there. And these rounds from Compendium 5. Don't watch my cutting out. So move the paper, not your scissors. You still don't get a perfect round, but you know, hey ho. If you have got a, I don't know if this is perhaps not the size. Oh, perhaps it is. Let's see. By the time you finish faffing about making it fit in here, you could have done it. This is on the blink. I'm having trouble with it. It's getting fast. So, oh, I love these. And these are nice for little gift tags as well. So you could make one of these with all little itty bitties on, and you could actually dangle that from the main present, couldn't you? That would be nice. Okay, then let's just do a couple more, and then also, seen as, you know, as a design team, it's all part of showing you wonderful stuff of Tracie's. If you're not already in Tracie's Facebook group, the Foxy Crafters, I'll leave the link for that. Get yourself in there, girls and boys. Tracie's very generous with doing freebies. I'm still using my Christmas freebies from 3 years ago. They're out again. And there's all sorts of challenges, and you see what other design team members do. And it's, you know, a lovely crafting community, so go and check that out, because, you know, Christmas is going to be hard for us this year. Most people have had a bit of a tough year, I think, financially, cost of living, and you know, and take advantage of how generous Tracie is. I'm not saying don't go and buy her kits to help her out a little bit, but add to them with the stuff that's available to the Foxy Crafters. Right. See, I love it. I love it. I made, quickly show you if I can find it. I think I had it out the other day. I made this one, I think, last year or year before. So this is all with handmade paper, and that I made, and this is all for little bits and bobs of Tracie's. I thought I'd done a Christmas one. I mean, there's a Christmas angel on the front there, but yeah, so I may well make another one of those. But yeah, just thought I'd jump on. That was easy to do, wasn't it? Short and sweet. You could do a couple of pages a day if you're really struggling with your hands. And either a lovely present for somebody, shows you put some thought in there, or it's all ready now for our December dailies. Guys, there's a fabulous kit coming out on the 17th. Fabulous kit. The one that's out quite new, and I'm going to make my Christmas cards with this kit of Tracie's. This one's Snow Day. I'm just going to quickly show it you. Snow Day. I've got all my cards ready. Beautiful cardstock from Hobbycraft here in the UK. So I suppose Hobby Lobby, your usual, you know, all your crafting places. This is the high quality deckled card and envelopes. And I'm going to, I'll be doing a video on that sometime. And I'm going to use these from the Snow Day. I mean, how fabulous are these? Cut these out, put them on lovely cardstock, bit of embellishment, and your cards are sorted. If you've got the printer and you can print these out, cost per card is far simpler, far cheaper than inexpensive way of doing beautiful Christmas cards. And I love the fact she got some London buses on there. Okay then. Ooh, sorry, knocking you over. It's not me, it was the snow. It's the snow day doing it. Okay then, so hope you've enjoyed that. That's number 2 in our Easy Crafting on the Hands, my design team project. I'm not going to say for what month, because there's going to be all sorts little bits and bobs of design team projects coming up between now and Christmas. And also you need to be signed up. You need to be signed up in the Foxy Crafters and get ready for the launch of Tracie's December Daily Kit this year. Absolutely fabulous. And of course, you know, all the design team are taking part, and a few extra people that have offered to help Tracie out with this. And we had so much fun last year with it. Well, we have fun every year. And yeah, I'll leave all the details, everything down below. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.